y'all, it's Brandi. So you might be wondering why I'm wearing this hat, and I just thought it would be a little bit kind of fitting with the movie that I'm reviewing. I got it when I was in London. If you've not been to London, like London, England, I would definitely recommend it. It's kind of like in New York City, so if you don't like New York, you probably wouldn't like London. But yeah, London was awesome. I really loved it, so I would, like I said, recommend going if you haven't gone. Okay, so today's movie review, I will be reviewing a crime thriller movie that I'm really excited to discuss. Not trying to give spoilers away, but the movie is called The Town, and it kind of is loosely based off of the true fact that in Charlestown, Boston, called Charlestown, Boston, is actually statistically proven to be the highest crime rate in the whole, not just the United States, but the whole entire world. So it's loosely based off of that. It is definitely not family friendly. It is rated R, so definitely a mature audience. So just discretion on that. All right, so the summary. So pretty much there is Ben Affleck is in the movie, and his name is Doug, and he has like a best friend, but kind of like a brother, and his name is James, and they are bank robbers. They rob banks. They rob like money trucks, and one day they rob this bank, and his like best friend slash brother James kidnaps just temporarily the employee at the bank, and it goes wrong. He eventually like checks up on her, you know, to kind of like stalk her in the sense just to see like if she's ratted on them or anything, and they of course they fall in love, and then I don't want to give any spoilers away, but that's pretty much the summary. So it definitely is a crime thriller, not really too much of an action movie, more of definitely a crime, but then it does have that thriller side to it. Okay, the actors. It is starring, like I said, Ben Affleck, Jeremy Renner, also a great actor, Blake Lively, she's pretty well known, Rebecca Hall, John Hamm, Chris Cooper. Those are some of the actors and actresses that are in the movie. All right, so the plot. How I kind of want to explain the plot is the suspense. Okay, so even though the movie was a 2-hour movie, it was pretty long. When I first looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh, like a 2-hour movie, that is so long. But after I started watching it, I literally was like on the edge of my seat the whole entire time, because the suspense part, like the thriller part of it, was just like, it just blows your mind throughout the entire movie. Like, you're on edge. And yeah, and I will say this, I don't cry that much at movies, but I teared up at this movie. Like, toward the end-ish, I started to tear up. And first of all, I don't really cry at many movies, and second off, like, it's a crime movie. I should not be crying, but it was just such a phenomenal just suspense and thriller and crime movie. And very real, you know, very real. Like, this stuff, you know, happens in real life every single day. In Boston, as they mentioned, but then in other places as well. So I did like that it wasn't, it definitely wasn't a lot of like shoot 'em up kind of movies. It definitely was not that kind of action movie where it was just like long drawn out. Yes, of course there was gun scenes because it was crime, but definitely not anywhere near like some movies like way overdo it, and they definitely did not overdo it in this movie, which was excellent. It was like the perfect balance. Okay, so the director was Ben Affleck, and I actually did not know he directed a few movies. So he was one of the main actors in the movie, of course, but he directed it, and he's also did a little bit of research. Ben Affleck is a phenomenal actor, so I know like all of his movies pretty much, but I did not know that he directed a movie called Go Baby Gone, I think it's called, Argo, and then Live by Night. He also directed those movies as well as The Town, that movie that I'm reviewing right now. I think I forgot to mention the name of the movie. Yeah, the name of the movie that I'm reviewing is called The Town, and it's a 2010 movie. Oh my gosh. Brain fart on that one. So, okay, talking about the rating, phenomenal actors and actresses, great A-listers. They did a phenomenal job. Great directing, great plot, great suspense, great, again, on the edge of my seat. Just overall excellent movie that I would highly recommend. It is on Netflix, and yeah, it's just a great movie. It actually was on the top 10 of the USA Today list. I think it was like number 8, I believe. And then just a phenomenal movie. I would rate it a 9.5 out of 10 just because it was such a great movie, very well written. Definitely recommend watching that on Netflix. Yes, so if there is a movie though that you have in the meantime that you would like me to watch and review, I would love for you to comment below. I am aware that there are some new release movies on Netflix that I am watching and will be reviewing those for you. Just to, again, recommend them or not recommend them so you don't end up wasting 2 hours of your time. Today, with the movie that I am reviewing, definitely not a waste of your 2 hours because it was a great movie. But yeah, so until then, guys, keep watching those movies, eat that popcorn. See y'all until next time. Oh, on Thursday at 7 p.m. See you Thursday at 7 p.m. Bye, guys.